I'm happy to present this. This is the same plan we have at First Hawaiian Bank for our 2,000 employees. So we brought this out 10 years ago. We have 1,400 people on this plan. So Mr. Watanabe is very generous that he will pay the base plan for you starting March 1st. And so if you wanted to include your spouse or family members, you can do children up to 26. Okay, once they turn 26, then they can get their own coverage, the employee rate. Yeah. The good thing about this plan, it not only covers cancer, but it covers 29 other diseases like lupus, multiple sclerosis. So there's a number of things it covers. So, and that's on page, right there on page 2. Okay. So we have been able to bring this because we work with Allstate Insurance. Everybody know Allstate Insurance? Right, the good hands? No? Everybody knows Aflac though, right? Aflac's very, yeah. So this is a similar, Allstate and Aflac are 1 and 2 in the country, but Aflac is very big in Japan. Because, you know, voluntary products, these extra products, you normally don't go out and buy a plan. And so to be able to have it done through your company, I think it makes it easier, for one. But it's also portable. If you ever leave here, you can take this and keep it the rest of your life. Okay? Because as we know, medical, you have HMSA, right?
Yeah.
Only covers so much. Right? If I did get diagnosed with cancer, or I had a heart attack, or whatever, the medical is going to pay. So these plans are geared to give you money, right, in time of need, because you'll get short-term disability, TDI, but that doesn't do it too, right? It's not enough money every month. So we're going to set this up where the deductions will be pre-tax, pre-tax, but when you get the benefit, it will be tax-free. I won't have to pay taxes if they pay me any of the amounts, okay? We're gonna start this March 1st. And the great thing about these plans is there's a $100 wellness benefit where if you did, here now I'll give you this form. So any members of your family that you put on the plan and they did one of these tests, I can get reimbursed $100 every year. So from March to the end of the year, if I do one of these tests, and you send it into Allstate, they'll send you a check for $100, even though my medical will pay the bill, right? And so for men, if you're recovering your husband, they can do like cholesterol screening, right? Prostate exam, colonoscopy. Nobody wants to do all those, but cholesterol exam is a pretty common test. Or if I did a chest X-ray or that type of thing. So all you have to do is, once you get your policy, you will just send the form in, check off the tests, and then Allstate will send you a check for $100. Right? Any questions there? So, you know, it's very important for us to do wellness exams so we can catch any major illnesses before it gets too bad. And that's why, you know, Allstate is very willing to send you $100 as a reimbursement. Okay. So in the booklet, the easiest way to do this is on this side is the benefits, and on this side are the costs. You get paid here monthly, semi-monthly?
Yeah,
monthly.
Monthly, yeah.
Monthly, okay.
But the salary is a bi-weekly basis, yeah.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah.
So if we look, they have a bi-weekly rate,
Yeah,
semi-monthly?
that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Bi-weekly.
Right. And so then you would know Mr. Watanabe is paying for you as an employee, but what your costs would be over and above that. If you're covering children, if you're covering your husband. Now you can also choose the better plan. Okay, there's two options. the basic option, and let's go back to the benefits side. And it really just tells you the difference. So if I went to the hospital, I have $200 a day on the basic plan, or $300 a day on the enhanced plan. Right? So if cancer runs in my family, or I've had a history of it, or I worry about cancer, then I might want to take the enhanced plan and pay a little extra, right? Well, I can't, because when you do open enrollment March 1st, and you don't do the enhanced plan then, and then next year you say, oh, and now I want to do it because maybe I have cancer, it's too late. Right? Yeah, that's usually when people want insurance, when they actually need it. Right? But when we do open enrollment, we do guaranteed issue. So even if I had cancer in the past, I can still get on, same price. I've signed up companies where we have employees that are 80, still working, they pay the same rate. Everybody pays the same rate. Pretty good, right? And the rate doesn't change if you ever leave here. So, but if you go right down the list, the other big things are radiation and chemotherapy, right? The basic plan is $7,500 max, or $10,000 for the better plan. One of my co-workers, he's been diagnosed, he's stage 4, he's going through chemotherapy. The bills are like probably $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, but he will get back $10,000, even though HMSA is paying his bills, or Kaiser, whoever. So that's a huge advantage to you, because at least you'll get some money, right, to pay whatever extra you want to pay. I think the other things too is your initial diagnosis. So once I'm diagnosed with cancer, suppose I'm covered from March 1st, May 1st, I go to the doctor, they say I have cancer. Then initially, then you get a $3,000 payment with a pathology report, right? Or if you have the better plan, it's $5,000. So you can, these brochures are there for you to read, take a look, take it home, right? I gave wellness forms to everybody. And then all we're gonna need then is just a simple application. So we can put you into the system, and then you'll get a policy. If you're covering your family members, I just need their information. I don't need any social security numbers except yours. And so all this will be confidential. I work at First Hawaiian Bank, so once you're on the plan, I will do any customer service or any claims or any information you want. You can call me, because we want to make sure this, not only do we offer the plan, but we're there to help you. We do it for our own employees, we do it for other customers of the bank, right? Very important. If I'm diagnosed with cancer, I want to make sure there's someone I can call. I don't want you to call an 800 number in Florida. You can call me locally. I'm just 10 minutes away, in fact. Because it's very, very important for us, and we follow through on the claim. Make sure you get all the money that's due you. Okay? I mean, that in essence is the plan. It's very simple. The brochure gives you all the rates, and I don't know if you want to give them an application now. No?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you can take it and just keep it, and then we don't really need this. We can do this March 1st, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like February 15th or something. But I'm going to do one more meeting Thursday. So,
Yes.
so I can leave. I'll leave a few brochures. But, any questions? Yes.
This is even even if we move to like other place, we can keep this insurance. But like we all are Japanese people, so like if we have like possibility of like going back to Japan, how about like if we going back to Japan?
Yeah, you can keep it and pay. The trouble is when you want to do care, I believe you have to do it. I believe you have to do it in the United States, but I can check on that because that's important for you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You don't want to pay for something and then find out you can't use the care. So let me check on that one. I'm not too sure about that. Okay.
And it also for this wellness screening thing,
Mm-hmm.
we have to like cover all the exams or
No, you just take one.
take on whatever is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, women it's easy, right? You do normal testing, I think.
Yeah.
A little harder for men, so.
We can just bring this to like our doctor and
Exactly.
like, we can do like annual checkup,
Mhm.
like regular.
So they'll give you a statement,
Yeah.
right? And then if you go online, does anybody go online? You can go online and you can do it online. You submit it online. So it's real simple. So next time I'm here Thursday, I'll bring the forms that, because everyone's used to going online, right? And then you can file your claim online. And you can do this anytime after March 1st, right? And your plan is effective March 1st, that means you're covered for March 1st. So that's a good thing. You don't have to wait, okay? Oh, and the last thing is if I'm diagnosed with cancer in the last 3 years, right? The only thing you won't get, and you have to wait a year to file claims, we talked about that. So I have to wait until after March 1st of next year. So if it reoccurs, right, I can file claims. But I won't get the initial diagnosis, because I've already been diagnosed. That's the only thing you won't get. And so the last thing I want to tell you is, so if I'm diagnosed May 1st, for example, and I get my 3,000, right? Then I undergo chemotherapy, and I get my $7,500 worth of payments. I go to the hospital, or I have surgery, and I get paid 3,000. After May 1st of the following year, so it's a 1-year period, then I start again. Okay. So once I hit 7,500, then I have to wait till May 1st to file more claims. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but that's just to let you know, your period is 1 year from the time you're diagnosed. Does that, everybody understand that? Okay. So just know that once you're diagnosed with cancer, and I'll probably tell you, oh, you have 1 year to hit these maximums, but when you have radiation or chemo, I mean, it's very quick, you'll make your money, because the costs for those things are pretty expensive. Okay, any other questions?
No.
Yeah, so thank you, and